Gibbs.
Yes, sir?
Tell me,
Yes, sir?
how's 6457 getting on?
6457, sir.
Yes.
He's dead, sir.
Dead.
He died on Thursday, sir?
Thursday. What are you talking about? What's the day?
Saturday, sir.
Saturday. For God's sakes, I had a talk with him yet. When was it? It was recently. Yesterday. Wait a minute.
I hardly think it was yesterday, sir.
Why not?
I supervised the burial arrangements myself, sir.
This is ridiculous. What did he die of?
I beg your pardon, sir.
Well, if he's dead, what did he die of?
Heart failure, sir.
Wait, here it is. Conversation with 6457, Friday, 10 o'clock. What do you think about that?
I'm afraid there seems to be a slight discrepancy, sir.
Discrepancy. I'm damn sure there's a discrepancy. You come and tell me that a man has died, and I have it down here that I had a conversation with him yesterday. There does seem to be a discrepancy. I agree with you.
I meant about the dates, sir.
Dates. What dates?
In your diary, sir. I must point out to you that you are in fact referring to Friday the 17th. There, sir. Yesterday was Friday the 24th. Here, sir, you had a conversation with 6457 on the 17th. He died on the 23rd. Here.
Oh. Good Lord, you're right. You're quite right. How extraordinary. I haven't written a thing down in a week in my diary.
You've held no interviews with any of your patients, sir, during the last week.
No, I haven't. Why not?
You decided on the 18th, sir, that you would hold no interviews until further notice.
Oh, yes. So I did.
For the sake of accuracy, sir, I'd like to, if I may, point out to you what seems to be another discrepancy.
Another one.
Yes, sir.
You're very keen this morning, aren't you, Gibbs?
I do try to keep my powers of observation well exercised, sir.
You don't stand so close to me. You're right on top of me. What's the matter with you?
I'm so sorry, sir.
There's plenty of room in here, isn't there? So need in breathing down my neck.
I do apologize, sir.
Most irritating.
It was thoughtless. of me, sir.
What was the other discrepancy?
It was not 6457, sir, whom you interviewed on the 17th.
Gibbs,
Sir,
one question.
sir,
Are you taking the piss out of me?
most decidedly not, sir.
All right. You just said that it wasn't 6457 I had an interview with on the 17th. What evidence have you to support your contention?
The figures in your diary, sir?
Figures.
One figure, if I may. This one.
Which one?
This one. It's not a 7, sir. It's a 9.
9.
9, sir. The number is 6459.
Good God. So it is. 9. It's not a very clear 9, is it?
It was, in fact, 6459 whom you interviewed, sir.
Well, it must have been. That's funny. I wonder why I thought it was a 7. The whole thing's ridiculous. The system's wrong. We shouldn't use this stupid number system. We should call them by their names. They have names, don't they?
It was your predecessor who instituted the uses of numbers, sir.
How do you know?
So I understand, sir.
You weren't here.
No, sir.
I was.
Quite, sir.
I was standing right where you're standing now, saying yes, sir. No, sir. Certainly, sir. Just as you are now. I didn't bribe my way to get to where I am. I worked my way up. So when my predecessor retired, and I was invited to take over his position, and do you know why you call me sir now?
Yes, sir.
Why?
Because you called him sir, then sir.
I sometimes think I've been a bit slow in making some changes. Change is the order of things after all. It's in the order of things. It's not the order of things. It's in the order of things. Still, I sometimes think I could have instituted a few more changes if I'd had time. Not many changes or drastic changes. That's not necessary. What about this number business, for instance? It would make things so much simpler if we referred to them by their names. Then we'd know where we were. After all, they're not criminals. They're people in need of help, which we try to give to the best of our discretion, to the best of our judgment, to help them regain the confidence. Confidence in themselves, confidence in others, confidence in the world. Well, after all, they're people specially recommended by the ministry. They're not some Tom, Dick, or Harry. I often think it must depress them somewhat to be rattled at by a number. After they've been here a few years, they forget their name the fathers gave them, or their mothers. One of the purposes of this establishment is to instill the confidence in each and every one of them. That confidence that will one day help them say, I am Gubbins, for example. Not easy. Not easy, agreed. But it makes things doubly difficult if they're constantly referred to as 5244, doesn't it? We lose sight of their names, and they lose sight of their names. I sometimes wonder if it's the right way to go about things.
Would you like me to place further consideration of this matter on the agenda, sir?
Certainly not. We can't.
Can't, sir?
Well, you know damn well we can't. That was one of the rules of procedure laid down in the Constitution. The patients are to be given numbers, and we're to call them by those numbers. That's how it's got to remain, you understand?
Perfectly, sir.
A death on the premises.
Sir?
Death. You say this man died.
6457, sir. Yes, sir.
Which one was he?
You had quite a lot to do with him, actually, sir.
The man I dealt with personally.
Yes, sir.
Which one was he, for God's sake?
You knew him well, sir.
You keep saying that, but I have no clue who this man is. What did he look like?
Finish.
Fair-headed.
Not dark-headed, sir.
Tall.
Certainly not small.
Quite a sharp sort of face.
Quite sharp, yes, sir.
Yes. Yes, he had a sharp sort of face, didn't he?
I should say it was sharp, sir, yes.
Limped a bit.
Oh, possibly a trifle, sir.
Yes, he limped. He limped on his left leg.
His left, sir?
One of them.
Yes, he had a slight limp, sir.
Yes, of course he had. He limped. Yes, wherever he walked, he limped. And prematurely gray he was. Prematurely gray. Yes, I remember him quite well now. He's dead, you say.
Yes, sir.
Then why wasn't I told? It's your job to keep me informed of all the developments in this building, no matter how small, no matter how trivial. I demand an answer. Why wasn't I told?
You signed the death certificate, sir.
Did he get a decent burial?
Oh, very decent, sir.
I don't see why I wasn't invited. Who said the last words over it?
There were no last words, sir.
No last words. It's snowing. Isn't it the patient's exercise time?
Not today, sir.
Why not?
It's Christmas Day, sir.
All right, that's all for now. Bear everything in mind. What is it? What are you waiting for?
You asked me a question earlier, sir, that I haven't yet had a chance to answer.
Hadn't had a chance. What do you mean, that I've been talking too much or something?
Not at all, sir. We simply passed on to another topic.
Gibbs,
Sir,
between ourselves, man to man, you're not by any chance taking the old wee-wee out of me, are you?
most assuredly not, sir. By no means. I merely feel it incumbent upon me to answer any question you put to me, or to do my best to do so. You are dependent upon me for certain information, and I feel it in the line of duty to supply you with it, especially if it is by specific request.
Stop mouthing. It's been the most exhausting morning. If this is what the morning's like, I hate to see what the rest of the day is going to be like. There's no system, that's the trouble. Look, when I ask you a question, answer it, and we won't waste so much time fiddling about. Things are getting much too slack around here. Well, what was the question?
You asked me, sir, how...
Wait. Before you go on, Gibbs, let me say, be sure that what you say is accurate. You're about to quote a question that you say I put to you. I don't know what you're about to say, but immediately you said it, and I shall know whether I said it or didn't. I shall know.
Yes, sir.
I didn't get this job for nothing. I shall know. Have no doubt on that point.
No,
Stick
sir.
to the facts, man, and we won't go far wrong.
Yes, sir.
Well, what was the question?
You asked me, sir, how 6459 was getting on.
Did I?
To be quite accurate, sir, it was 6457 you were inquired after, but of course 6457 is dead. We agreed after examining certain discrepancies that it was 6459 you were referring to.
Did we?
Scene.